Hi everyone, welcome to Live.
Here we go, the end of the year. It's very exciting.
And if there's anybody new out there, I'm Phyllis Bucci,
Kim Henderson.
and we're really glad you're joining us. And don't forget, write in some questions because we'll answer them like right on live.
Yeah.
We're really happy that everybody's joining us, and I really want to thank you for all the really positive feedback. And
We've had some good news
We've had
come
some-
about. So I want to say we've had Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Allison. They've been with us every week, so we really appreciate you guys coming. And we have some good news that somebody got a job out there, so we're really excited about that because I know you've been working on that. And if you used anything that we've been sharing with you to acquire that job, let us know so we can use that for our future, right? For our future shows.
absolutely, absolutely.
So this week I have been really reflective, and I love the last week of December for that reason, because coming off of Christmas, we're feeling grateful for our gifts and for the family time, and we do tend to slow down this week anyway, just in the business world and all. I've been extremely busy though, so I'm
I
grateful
know I'm
about
going,
that.
maybe you slow
Yeah, no,
down.
not me, but I mean, a lot of businesses will shut down for the week, so the people who actually have the week off, good for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, but in general, I tend to find myself more reflective in this week because I'm finishing out looking at my whole year, and I'm also planning for next year. And on social media, how many people are out there saying, like, goodbye 2016, we're done with you. And, one thing I definitely have to say is I feel like we've both learned so many lessons, and there's been a lot of challenges in 2016, but I still feel like I had probably the time of my life this year.
I have to say, the trials, I feel like we've come out on top
Yeah, totally.
of everything that we have had to go through.
Yep.
A strength, and like we can actually see it in each other
Yeah.
because of how close we've grown. And I'm telling you, the people that are writing in and telling us this little bit helped and this happened because of, maybe something that they picked up here. And instead of reflecting and having that
Yeah,
feeling, because I know when I teach feng shui, I learned this a long time ago, your energy stays in that place of what it was. So if you're standing somewhere and you're like, ugh, don't think that energy doesn't stay in that spot until you sage it away or will it away or intention it, whatever.
yeah,
So why look back on a year in that mode when we can look back and say, wow, when we were in it, we were really in it, and we were deep in it, and the deeper we were in it, the more we knew there was light there.
Yeah.
And determination to
Yeah.
get to that place where you just got through it. So instead of looking at everything over the years like, oh my God, just be like, look at all the things that we have gotten through. Look how many things have happened to us this year, maybe within the last 2-3 years, because I know it's been a couple of years coming.
totally.
But look where we are, and we're still standing. And Elton John, I blast that song, I'm Still Standing, thank God. But I'm going to tell you, we're really looking at 2017 as, look what we have attained in strength,
Yeah,
self-esteem, confidence,
totally.
knowing our power. And listen, not to pitch a crystal, but I'm being serious. These Lemurian crystals, and I've gotten feedback about this, not just me. You want to access ancient cellular memory, it's coming through this energy like now. Everybody should be looking at 2017 as all that I have acquired in knowledge and wisdom this year is going to make this coming year like this. I'm going to get what I manifest. I'm
Yeah.
going to manifest like that quickly, what I'm thinking. I'll tell you.
Yeah, totally. Everything that I look at, I can feel it. We've been talking about that too. I have gotten to a place where I can definitely feel everything that's going on inside of me. I know what does not register with me anymore, And instead of keeping it, like I just had a comment right before I came from somebody that I was like totally annoyed with. And you know what? I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not gonna take that in anymore. That's your deal. There's so many things to be happy about and celebrate. And there's a lot of people who are going to try to share their negative energy with you. And what I have learned in this year, and what I know wholeheartedly, because even our connection and our connection with Giuseppe even here, is that so many of us have gravitated to each other who want good things for each other.
Absolutely.
And there's so many people out there who don't know how to live in that higher energy. But my friend sphere this year, and Jamie, I mean, we've reconnected, and it's been an amazing year, just a friendship, and I really appreciate your friendship. But just so many people I feel like that with,
yes.
And
there are a lot
connection.
of 360s happening.
Yeah, totally.
And it's just like this swirl, like a merry-go-round, and people are coming on, and people are getting off, and I don't know, nothing feels better than going with the flow and the path of least resistance. Like when something has come up, I have so learned trust and having faith. And when you get to that place and really make it a first thought instead of an afterthought, and just rely on the fact that using that energy of those, even the words, the energy of the words, just make things happen so quickly. Like it's almost like manifestation is like an hour or two away.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
getting like, and
Yeah.
it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Good or bad, whatever you may think,
Yeah.
it's wonderful. And I don't know anybody this year that hasn't been touched by a loss.
Oh yeah.
And I really, going through it myself many times over this year, I really have learned that it's how we view it, and understanding that we're all here for a time and a purpose, and that time that we're going to be reunited as one again is really just a blink away. When you think about it,
Yeah.
it really helps to get through that. And it's really what solidified for me the faith and trust that I do have in that the universe is always making the right calls. And we really, I think part of our mission in doing this is that we want to show you that you have a place inside of you. We all have it, and we've accessed it,
Yeah.
and we've made it work for us, and we're coming out of this year in a really good place.
Yeah, totally. So I
In a
think
really good place.
Gretchen has a question. Giuseppe, did you want to read it for us?
Sure. Gretchen wants to know, can you talk about saging for the new year, best time and techniques to do it, and any other good practices to welcome in the new year with positivity?
Oh yeah.
I would love to.
Awesome. Love that question, Gretchen. Thank you.
And I would love to. So saging for the new year. Sage is an herb that actually helps because of its vibration and the scent and the energy of the scent. It helps to clear away any lower energies from a space using your intention. So when you sage a section or an area or a room or a house or like anything, you want to start from the opening, from the front area, and move clockwise around, because then you're moving in the same energy swirl as the universe, and it's kind of helping you to clear. So it's a great thing to do, and all you really want to do is ask and fan and say anything that's left in this space that no longer serves the purpose of where I'm going or where the people in this place are going. Please leave and bring in love and prosperity for the new year, and wisdom and an opening so that we can really hear our guidance and use it. I really think that's what we learned so much to do this year.
Yeah.
Was
I
to
actually
really go with our gut.
I was gifted this book actually this week called Rituals for Living, and it's a dream book and planner. So it's a little bit funner than just trying to get your goals, which my personality finds a little taxing to be able to just get my goals and then regiment into it. But this is rituals. So, it's in the very beginning, it mentions, that one of your rituals might be simply in the morning that you get a cup of coffee and you don't do another thing until you get that cup of coffee, but you enjoy it. That's a ritual.
Right.
You know, you might talk to somebody every single day at this time, or you might have lunch every day at this time, or do a certain drive. They're all rituals. So this book starts out kind of just asking, tells you a little bit about what the idea is to do, and then the very first question it asked was, what are you longing for most in life? And I was like, oh, longing, you know, that's really deep. It's not like, what do I want? And it took me about an hour because I already kind of have an idea anyway, but I could feel it. And that's what we've been talking about over the last couple of weeks, is getting to the feeling inside. And whatever it is that's going to get you there, to know that this is what I want in this new year. Like, what do I want more than anything? Yeah, you might want money, you might want relationships, but what is it about maybe you? After I wrote this, I was like, you know what, I'm going to share this. So mine is to live a life of fulfillment.
Yeah, absolutely.
To be me. To spread my wings and do what I do, which is like everything. And with no resistance, but with ease and grace and excitement and encouragement and good company. I now know I deserve good things, and I want good things to flow to me. Peace, love, wealth, health, and happiness.
And you know what? Can I say something? Just watching you read that,
Yeah.
with the passion you were feeling, and you know what? You deserve every single one of those things. And you know what makes it the best? That she believes in herself, like all of us should believe in ourselves, and she's showing you that right now. And I just think that when you understand, like you can feel the feeling when she even read that. And when I was thinking about this, like earlier, going into the new year, you look at it as a brand new start, and visualize and imagine in your mind all the things that you really truly believe you would love to do. And when you get that feeling of that first kiss, and we all know what that first kiss felt like, and we're always waiting for that feeling again. Well, let me tell you, that's your first passion. So when you get the thought that's aligned with your purpose, you'll feel that tingle all over, and that energy just kind of ripple out, and you'll know all these things are going to happen for her because this all went out. And you can just as easily say all those things for yourself. I think that was beautiful.
Thank you. And it's universal. Really, for anyone who wants that, I really feel like we're going into this universal year, and it's why as soon as I was writing it, I was like, oh, this is something I do want to share with you and you and you, because I feel like if I finally feel it. I'm not even kidding. I think I've been on this journey for 16 years. I'm in real estate 16 years, right? And some very big things happened in my life prior to me getting my real estate license. And I was like, you know what? I am done. And I knew at that time I was done with this. And I didn't know what I wanted at the time or that I deserved it. So it's taken me all these years in all these different journeys, and really our finality of this year to come to a place where I'm like, okay, wait a minute, I do deserve this. I do have like some really great community around me now that's very supportive. And I feel like the world at large is done with the crap that we've had, and we really want something good. We want good. Everybody is looking forward to 2017. Like this has to be the year. This has to be a good year for us, no matter what. And I feel like if everybody can learn a little piece and make a step forward, we're all going to get to that next place, happiness. That's what we're all. But I have learned joy.
And quickly.
Yeah, quickly. Well, because we're learning to manifest it too. Joy is a really big part of it. And if you can learn to feel those good feelings, and know what they really are, and if you don't know what it is, then feel the feelings of what we were just saying about 2016. Like, this is what I don't want. So what is the opposite of that, and how do I get there? And that's what we're doing. That's what we're trying to help show you, because we've learned it and we've helped each other.
We haven't
get
learned it
there.
all. We're still
No,
learning.
no,
but
no. But we're on a. I feel
we
like we're
want
on
to
a
bring
fast
you
path
into this
now.
process and do it and help
Yeah.
you also. You'll help us with the questions. We'll help you with the answers. And if we
Yeah.
don't know it, we'll go to a higher source to get the answer for you.
Yeah. Giuseppe.
And
Yeah.
Giuseppe,
Yeah.
we can't thank you enough, because
Yeah.
if it wasn't for you, this wouldn't be possible, because
Yeah.
there's no way we could run back and forth to the camera
Yeah.
and time and clip and
Right,
boop, bada beep,
for
bada bop. Okay, so anyway, if there aren't any more
Yeah. Do you have any more questions?
questions,
I know we're a little early. I'm really excited about the opportunity. I'm excited for you guys to really, by you coming during the week, every week, and especially this is a holiday week. I think it's a frantic
Yeah.
week. You know, it's all different things.
Yeah.
But if you're here, or if you're going to watch this after our show today, it just shows me and tells us
when you watch this after our show
yes,
today,
right, exactly. That you're actually
And invite
looking
people.
to better your circumstances. And once you can do that, we're bettering the universe. It's just
Absolutely.
like a universal flow.
absolutely. And starting next week in January, what we're going to do is kind of make it like we're going to kind of step you into this, and we really, send us your questions, because we're going to really start giving you some guidance and things to really change things very quickly, and you'll see them working.
Yeah.
So each week it's going to be some steps and possibly things you can download.
Yeah, and there
So-
was also one other thing I read yesterday about how you can change your circumstances. If you wrote an affirmation, if there's something that you're really working on, if you say that 3 times a day for 30 days, 30 to 90 days, I saw, you will notice a remarkable change. First of all, because you're focusing on it. And second of all, because you're saying it out loud. And that was something that seemed to be like relative to help,
Yeah,
also
and
in
you
this
just
next year.
made me think of something funny. So wait, anybody that's been in the car with me knows this to be true. My friends, my sister-in-law, anybody. Sometimes when I do my affirmations, if I'm in an exceptionally good mood and somebody does something to like road rage and they're screaming, I'll go like this. And I flow freely with the energy of the earth. Yes. And it feels so good to say something like that when somebody's like, "Arr." And you just hope that little bit of what you said, the energy, creeps into their car, and maybe like they'll chuckle a little bit
Yeah.
down the road, and you change somebody that way. But like, that's really how I looked
That's
at
funny.
it. But it was so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. Stop judging yourself and make it something that's fun, and really believe. That was the other thing I read yesterday. There was a lot of Bible quotes, and I don't even know what the resource was that I was looking at, but it was saying how there's so many different quotes in the Bible that God wants you to prosper,
Yes.
and whatever your source is, they want you to prosper. It is not, well, let's just go with that. And when you are in that, the first thing is just to believe it, and that's when you start feeling, believe it is now. Believe that this is what you want this, so you believe it into being. And there's so much writings on that. That's another probably topic of a day.
Absolutely.
But to actually believe that it is true, and we feel a little silly doing that, the believing that, if you're asking for something and you don't have it yet, and we might feel a little silly about it, but, sure as this crystal is here today, if you can believe that that's the case, you'll have the things that you want to manifest. So there's so much writings about it. Just do yourself a favor, poke around a little bit, see what kind of rituals you can form, and let us know how any of this has helped you.
And make sure, thank you all day long. I wish I had pictures of the toll takers' faces when I used to go, no, thank you for letting me pay this toll today. They would get hysterical, and whoever's in the car would be like, are you kidding me? But you know what? It is the best thing to do. I'm telling you. Anyway, we would like to thank all of you for joining us and being here with us. We wish you a very prosperous, healthy, spiritually awakening new year. It's 2017. It's a 1 year, and it's all about you now. It's all about you now. All the rest will fall in place. We love you from the
Yes.
bottom of our hearts.
Yeah.
Giuseppe, thank you again. We love you.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.